Good morning, students. Welcome back to our next video, next section. Now, already in the last video, we have completed our exercise 2.1 and even we have learned about the multiplication of fraction. Now, here we are going to solve our next exercise. It is 2.2. See, is it clearly visible? Yes, this is clearly visible. Already upside reader has been open for you to copy the question. Okay. Now in your classwork, what you have to do first, you have to write new exercise on a new page. Along with that, you have to copy the first bit in your reader with the diagrams. Okay. The question should be copied, sum should be written and diagram should be drawn. Now what you are going to do, you are going to write the question and in front of that you are going to draw the answer. Now suppose if this is the question and this answer is and it has its answer, so this question should be written and the answer should be in front of that. If you get confused, I will write one for you and I will show you. Now first we will start with our exercise part 2.2. See the first question. Which of the drawing A to D show? Now what they are asked, 4 fractions they had given us. In that 4 fractions and 4 figures they have given. Now they are telling us to match the fraction with the figures. Now we have to match the fractions with the figure. Now you can see our first fraction. It is 2 whole into 1/5. Means there should be any 2 full closed figure. Again, along with the 2 closed figure, there should be in that, it should have one shaded part. In that one shaded, in the 5 parts, there should be one shaded part. Means 2 figures should be there, 2 whole figures should be there. In that 2 whole figure, there should be 5 parts and in that 5 part, one part should be shaded. Okay, now can you search such figure in this 2 whole figures? Okay, now I got your 2 whole figure 1, 2, 1, 2. 2 options I got. In that again, how many parts it should be divided? That figure should be divided into how many parts? 5 equal parts. Now we'll see this one B1. No, it is only divided into 2 equal parts. This figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this figure is divided into 5 parts. Okay, and again how many parts should be shaded? Only one part. So here one part is shaded. Yes, then we can say that this is our first answer. This is our first answer. Now how to write in your CW? First you have to copy this question. Then what you have to do? You have to take pen. You have to write 2 into 1/5 is equal to, then you have to draw the figure. Okay. You use protractor to draw 2 circles. That 2 circles should be divided into 5 equal parts. Five equal parts, and in that one part should be shaded. Okay, answer should be written in this manner. Got it? Now the second one. Now you check out the second one. 2 holes into half means there should be 2 holes. Okay, this is our 2 holes and in that 2 holes 2 equal parts should be there. Yes, obviously it has 2 equal parts and in that again one part should be shaded. This one part is shaded. So B1 is our answer, second one. Now third one. 3 into 2/3 means 3 holes should be there. Now I have here 3 figures which have 3 holes. Now A and C you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we have to compare between these two. In that 3 parts should be there. Come on, we'll check it out. In the A figure we have 3 parts, but in the C figure we have 4 parts. No, so this is wrong. A1 we will check it out. 3 parts we have, yes. In that how many parts should be shaded two parts. Now your two parts are shaded. Yes, now our third answer is A1. Now fourth one. Three parts should be there. Yes, three parts are there. It should be divided into four equal parts. Yes, it is divided into four equal parts. And how many parts should be shaded? Just one. One part it is shaded. So this is our fourth answer. Got it? Now next, second one. Second one is also the same. Question you have to write. In front of that question you have to draw the answer using scale pencil. Okay? Now see, second question. Some figure A to C are given below. Tell which of them show. Now again, which of them show means we have to match the figures. Now first one. 3 into 1 upon 5 is equal to 3 upon 5. Yes. Now 3 whole figure we want. Okay. Check it out how many. This is only 2 figures we have. See, this 3 whole figure we have. This one we have. This one we have. Okay. We have to compare between these two. In that 3 whole figures, there should be 5 equal parts. Come on, check it out whether it has 5 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, this does not have 5 equal parts. We'll check it on this figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it has 5 equal parts. And how many parts should be shaded? Only one part should be shaded. Yes, one part is shaded here. And the answer should be 3 upon 5. Means here there should be 5 parts. In that 3 parts should be shaded. 1, 2, 3. Correct. Now our first answer is C1. Our first answer is C1. Okay. Now second. 2 into 1 upon 3 is equal to 2 upon 3. Means 2 whole should be there. Come on. Now this and this we have to compare. Which has the 2 whole figure? This one has the 2 whole figure. The A1 has 2 whole figure. Here we have 3 whole figures. So 2 whole figures. In that 3 part should be there. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it has 3 parts. And one should be shaded. Yes, one part is shaded. Now the answer is 2 and 3 parts. Correct. Now the A1 is our second answer. Now third one, just a single, this one is remains. So you can directly say this is the answer. But before going directly to tell the answer, we have to rectify it. We have to rectify, verify whether it is correct or wrong. Okay. Now 3 holes he said. Yes, we have 3 holes. In that 4 parts must be there. Yes, we have 4 parts. 3 parts should be shaded. Yes, 3 parts are shaded. And the answer, here we get the answer 2 whole. So we have here 2 whole. Means whole parts are shaded here. 2 holes we have. And again after that, in the next hole 4 parts are there. And with that only 1 part is shaded. Yes, this is our third answer. So when you write this bit in your classwork, fractions should be written in front of that. The drawing should be there. Okay. Come on. I'll show you again the first and second bit answers. You can pause the video and write the answer. See, it is clearly visible to you. Okay, pause the video and then write the answer in your classwork. Wait till I teach you, till I solve the sums. Okay, wait, do not hurry to copy. Wait till I finish it. Once I finish and I tell you to write, then you pause the video and then start writing. Okay? Fine. Now we'll go for question number 3. Come on. Now question number 3 should be solved. See. This is our question number 3. Multiply and reduce to lowest form and convert into mixed fraction. Now we have to first multiply these fractions and then we have to reduce it into the lowest form and then we have to convert it into again into the mixed fraction. Okay. Question number 3. First one. 7 into 3 upon 5. Directly multiply. 7 3s are 21 upon 5. Now we have multiplied. Now he is telling to reduce it. If we can directly reduce, we will reduce. If not, we will write it into mixed fraction. To write into the mixed fraction, you have to do this division into the rough column. Okay. Now 5 divided 21. So 5, how much are 21 or less than 21? You have any number? 5 4s are 20. 1 is our remainder. So 1, we got the answer here. Now how to write it into the mixed fraction? Already in our previous video I have told you, this 4 should be written in the middle whole, this remainder should be written up, and the denominator should be written down. 4 whole 1 upon 5. Okay. See. Now next, second one. 4 into 1 upon 3. 4 ones are 4. 4 upon 3. Now come on, we'll convert into mixed fraction. 3, 4. Ones are 3. So now this upper one you have to write in your middle, then this is the lower one you have to write up, and this 3 you have to write here. Okay. Now the next, third, 2 into 6 upon 7. 2 6 are 12. 12 upon 7. Come on. Again divide it. 7 and 12. 7 ones are 7. 5. Now what you are going to do? This 1 you are going to write here. This 5 you are going to write upside, and this 7 you are going to write downside. Next, fourth one. 5 into 2 upon 9. 5 2s are 10. 10 upon 9 is equal to, again here we will divide it, 9 and 10, 1s are, 9s are 1. So 1 upon 1, 9. Okay, these sums are clearly visible to you. Fifth one, 2 upon 3 into 4. 2 4s are 8 upon 3. So divide it, 3 and 8, 3 2s are 6. 2 again. So 2, 2, 3. Clear? See now, first you copy this 1 to 5 sums, pause the video and copy, and then remaining 5 sums I am going to solve for you. Each and every bit I am solving for you so you can get the answers. So make sure whenever you sit at your home, you practice the sums again and again. Okay? This division should be written in the rough column. Just to show you, I am writing here. Next, we will go for the sixth sum. Sixth sum, 5 upon 2 into 6. So 5 2s are 30 upon 2. So 2 1s are 2 15s are. So now we got here 15 upon 1. Whenever we get the whenever we get the denominator 1, there is no need to write the denominator as 1. Directly you can write it 15. So now here we did not get any mixed fraction. We have directly got the answer 15. Okay? Next, seventh sum. 11 into 4 upon 7. 11 4s are 44 upon 7. Now again we will divide it. 7 and 44. 7 6 are 42. 2 remains. Now write this 6 whole 2 upon 7. Okay. Now next 8th one. 20 into 4 upon 5. 20 into 4 upon 5. So come on. 80 upon 5. 5 ones are 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 carry here, 30, so 6. So here directly we get the answer 16. Directly we get the answer 16. Okay. Next, 9th. 13 into 1 upon 3. 13 ones are 13, 13 upon 3. Now come on, we'll again do dividation, 3 and 13. 3 fours are 12, 1 remains, 4 whole, 1 upon 3. Now last 10th one, 15 into 3 upon 5. So now see, if you have going to multiply this directly, you can multiply, or else if you can divide it, 5 ones are 5 threes are, so 3 threes are 9. This time directly answer also you can write. Now see, from 6 to 10, it is clearly visible. You can copy it in your class notebook. First you pause the video and then you start copying in your classwork. Okay? Fine. Now we'll go for the next sum, question number 4. Okay, question number 4 is there. Now here again you have to draw that. Write the answer and draw. Okay, now what I am going to do, I am going to solve the answers here only downside, but in your CWs you are going to solve in your classwork. You have to copy the question, in front of that the answer. Okay. Now our first one. Shade 1 upon 2 of the circle in the box A. Now we have to shade half of the box in this A. Now half of the box means how much? Now we will solve here. 1 upon 2 multiplied by. Okay, now how many circles are there? Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 we have. So 2 ones are 2, 6 are. So what we get to answer here? 6 we got the answer here. Okay, if we got the 6 means how many we have to shade here? 6 we have to shade. So any 6 you can shade. So see, I am going to shade now 6 circles. Okay, fine. Now the second one. 2/3 of the triangle in the box B. Now this is the B box. He has asked us to 2/3 to be shade. Now 2/3, how many are there? Triangles counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 3 ones are 3 threes are 2 threes are 6. How many we have to shade now here? 6. Any 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now next. 3 upon 5 of the 3 upon 5 of the square in the box C. Now this is our box C1 and he has said 3 upon 5 into, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and this 5, 15 we have. 5 ones are 5 fives are. Sorry, 5 ones are 5 threes are. So 3 threes are 9. How many we have to shade here now? 9 boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like this you have to shade 9 boxes. for today's this much only, students. Now next bit we are going to solve in our next video. Till then, have a nice day. Okay.